Hey, what's up? James back, and we're doing something a little bit different today. So you've seen me play with this thing in some of my videos previously, and I've owned it for about a year now, so I figure let's do a review and show you some of the features that it has. So let's get you into a different angle and get this app started up, show you what this thing's all about. So here we go. And all right, so here we are with the phone and the meter. Here is the SSA app. Let's open that up. So it'll pop up just like that. I have already added this device, so it's already sitting there. But you slide this little scroller thing over right there, and pretty much immediately it'll connect right up. So there we are connected now. So let me hit one of my subs, show you that it is in fact reading. There you go. And yeah, so it automatically comes up to your peak SPL. It'll show your peak SPL right here at the top. It'll show the frequency that it was at there right below it. And then it'll show your real-time SPL and the real-time frequency that it is recording at the moment. And then it'll also have the spectrograph and fucking this shindig. So let's show you a couple of the other features that this has. Let's go down here at the bottom. You can see these 5 buttons across the bottom there. So the one all the way here at the end is just your devices. We already have this one device hooked up. Apparently you can hook up to 2 devices at the same time and do like competing runs against your friends with base boxing or that kind of shit, you know. So yeah, you can do multiple meters. I believe it is up to 2. So yeah, that is a nice option. So you can meter with your friends. So second button over is going to be your peak SPL, which we were just showed you. Third button over is going to be your average. I haven't really personally played around with this too much, but I believe it's just either a 30-second average or an average until you stop it. I'm not really sure. I've never really played with it. But it does an average. It also has that 5-second countdown. So that's pretty cool too. And then another thing is the base cam. So the base cam is pretty cool. That's not showing much. Let's look at me. Hey, and there's you too in the fucking little GoPro. How about that? So this will show your peak SPL there and also your average SPL as well as your real time. And that's pretty nice. You can record your runs and shit, show it to your friends. Yeah, how about that? So let's stop looking at my ugly mug there. And then show you the other thing. So then the last button there on the bottom is going to be the gallery, and that's just where it saves all of your videos at. So yeah, there are the features of this meter. So let's get this camera set back up and tell you a little bit about what I like, what I don't like, and do I think you should get one? There is one more feature on this meter that I would like to mention. This here LED that is currently red can change color to both blue and green. So here's green, here's blue, and there we go back to red. So yeah, there you go. Now back to it. All right, now here's what I like about it. I like how it looks because it's sleek, it's nice, it's small, it comes in a little bag and it fits nice in it. It's easy to carry around, it's not bulky as shit. You don't have to carry around a laptop to fucking use it. It's nice. Nice shape, nice size. What else do I like about it? It's convenient. Like I said, shape and size wise, I can take it fucking anywhere with me and it's easy. Another thing I like about it is the user interface on the fucking app is really great if you have a phone that it works good on, which I will get to in a second. Another thing that I like about it, that color changing LED thing is pretty neat, but I don't really use it that much. It is cool, but like I said, I don't use it. But honestly, the thing that I like the most about this meter is having a fucking meter that works. Meters are expensive, and it's a good tool to have if you are into bass. So, what do I not like about this meter? Well, let me tell you, it definitely has its downsides too. So the biggest issue with this SSA APM-2 SPL meter is it eats through 9-volt batteries. And I'm sure most people can tell you if they've had an APM-2, 9-volt batteries usually don't last too long. Like, if you're using it, like, consistently to, like, say you have a meetup and you're just walking around and metering all your friends. I mean, I've gotten tops of fucking a couple hours, you know, like tops a couple hours, which, I mean, is, I don't know, who's going to be using it that long anyway? But whatever. I mean, still, it eats through 9-volt batteries. Another downside, I used to have an older phone. Actually, I still have an older phone. But I used to have an older phone, and if you have an older phone, sometimes the app for the SSA meter and the phone just won't really mingle all that well, and it'll have some Bluetooth connectivity issues, and it'll be kind of glitchy sometimes. I personally had issues like it wouldn't show up on the screen, like when you turn on the meter and how it pops up on the screen, it literally just wouldn't pop up. I've also had the issue of really, really poor base cam video quality. On the newer phones, that's not an issue. Like on this Samsung, it's not an issue, but I have seen it be an issue on older phones. I've also spoken with SSA about it, and they're getting that fixed, so won't be a problem in the future, but I had that issue, so just wanted to tell you that. Let's see, anything else that I don't like about it? No. Besides that, it's fucking awesome. It's treated me really well. I really like it. Now, should you get one? A meter? Yeah, you should get a fucking meter. If you're into bass and you like SPL and you want to, you know, go down this road of trying to get as loud as you possibly can, then you need a meter to do testing, all that shit. You need a meter. Now, whether or not it needs to be this meter is a different question. There's a lot of meters out there to choose from. There's a couple of different companies that make them. The big bad boy of them all, of course, is the TermLab Magnum, but you can also get the TermLab Rebel, which is basically the TermLab Magnum, but both of those are super expensive. If you want to go with the clamps, the TermLab Magnum is like $1,000. The TermLab Rebel is still like $700 or $800 or something like that. So then on the other end of the spectrum, there's SPL Lab, which is a company that makes quite a few different options for SPL meters. I think the cheapest one right now is the SPL Lab Mini, which I believe is right around the $200, $250 range. This one being $400 right now, but the SPL Lab Mini doesn't have as much features, doesn't have the base cam. It's not the Bluetooth connective kind of thing like this one is. SPL Lab does make one that is right around the same price. SPL Lab does also make clamp stuff for their USB meter, which overall is really similar to the TermLab, but a little bit cheaper. Not by a lot, about $100 cheaper, but it is still cheaper. So there are many different meter options out there. Should you get one? Fuck yeah, you should definitely get one. They're probably the most useful tool out of all of the base tools that I have, which I'll be doing more review videos on here soon, so keep a lookout for that. But yeah, fucking best tool by far that I own. But I might be getting rid of it soon because I want to step up to something that I can reliably clamp power with, like a TermLab or an SPL Lab, something like that, that I can get clamp numbers with. So that's been my review and a little bit of a demo on the SSA APM-2 SPL meter. I'm James. This has been, yeah, fucking this shit. So fucking, yeah, like, subscribe. Bye.